Namaste. Namaste, and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. This is a practice that we do to come into this present moment. And we come into the present moment no matter what is happening, no matter what is happening. There's a wonderful quote by Swami Satchidananda that says, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." So essentially, that is what we do in this practice, in this mindfulness practice. We learn to find balance in our bodies as we move through our lives. We learn to bring the breath in at a pace that is comfortable and steady. Again, no matter what the waves are like. Sometimes we are in this really tranquil moment in our lives. Maybe that happens for you. Right? The waves are nice and smooth and steady. And then at other times, things are crashing down upon us. So here we are now in this moment. So go ahead and take a seat. I am seated here on the ground. You can sit in a chair if you like. You can sit at your desk. You could sit up on a ledge if you like to feel supported with the ground beneath you, with something to support you. So go ahead, sit nice and tall, and let's go. Let's come here now. So drop your hands down onto your thighs and try to sit nice and tall, elongating the spine, opening up the chest to accommodate the breath, and the rest of the body relaxes and comes here. And that could be a tall order, right? Maybe you were very busy in this day and you kind of rushed to get to your mindfulness practice, or maybe alternatively, things are moving slowly for you, and it might be an interesting time and an interesting practice just to come to this moment. So wherever you are, come here now. Arrive in your body, arrive in your breath. Deep, clear breath moving in through your nose, lifting you up and out, and exhaling, releasing into all of that beautiful space your breath creates. This time as you inhale, go ahead and lift your chin and your chest, widen your collarbones and soften the front of your throat. As you exhale, exhale gently but completely through your mouth as your chin drops down to your chest. Spine is still nice and tall here. Inhale, rising up, filling up. It's just the head and the neck in motion. The breath, of course, moving into your body. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Exhale, gently release, release the exhalation through your mouth. And keep going like this. Inhaling, rising up, filling up. Exhale, empty, empty, empty through the mouth. Let it all go. Again, keep moving like this. Inhaling, going up. Eyes are relaxed and soft. Exhale, exhale, exhale through the mouth. So we really use this practice, this breath practice, this pranayama to come here, right? To come here, to arrive in our center, to arrive in our center. Inhale, rising up. This time, go ahead and lift your arms up along with your chin. Reach and grow really tall here. Bring your gaze to center and continue to breathe in and out through your mouth and your nose. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You might make a little noise here. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Once more, inhaling, lifting, growing a little bit taller. Out through the mouth. Now seal your lips and start to breathe in and out through your nose as you reach your arms forward, coming into a gentle forward bend. Just dropping your hands down in front of you. If you're in a chair, just drape your upper body over your legs and breathe in through your nose and right back out through your nose. Now keep that flow, keep that pranayama in through the nose and out through the nose. Nice full breaths. Go ahead and climb back up. You should kind of come to a seat, a nice tall seat. Good. Start to stir yourself around, right? If you're seated in a chair, your feet are on the ground. If you're here on the earth, try to neutralize and keep the pelvis even as you're exploring here. So you'll feel that the right hip tries to lift up the left hip. See if you can keep grounded in the pelvis. You just start to flow and undulate your spine. moving. So if you've ever watched anyone surfing, right, the body is very, very fluid, right? It's moving with the water, yet with a great strength and stillness and stability right through our center. So here in our seat, we're trying to neutralize, we're trying to ground the pelvis, but the upper body is moving in all directions here. And you can get curious and explore. You feel the sides of the body. What is happening here? Again, stable through your center as the upper body moves, and maybe even twist a little bit. Let's go over to the left. You can take your right hand to your left thigh, left hand or right hand is back behind you, and turn and twist and breathe in and breathe out. Good. Coming back to the center again, continue that movement, right? So if you want to imagine the water, right, moving and flowing. And it requires presence, right? We have to be aware. Let's go to the second side. So again, I'm sorry, it's the right hand to the left side, the left hand behind you, and turn and twist and open and breathe in. And breathe out, let your shoulders relax. We have this great strength through our center. Inhale, come back to the center, reach your arms all the way up. Bring your hands together in a prayer. Be intentional now. Bend your elbows, hover your hands over your head for a moment. Lift up, grow a little bit taller. And as you exhale, intentionally, your palms go right over the third eye. You're clearing out here over the nose, the mouth, and your palms landing here at your heart center. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Good, release your arms. We're going to transition. We're going to come into cat and cow flow here. So if you want to do this on the ground, I have support underneath me. I'm just using my cushion now to support my knees. If you're on a yoga mat, that's great. You don't have to be. Spread your 10 fingers. If you want to do these movements standing, right? So the idea is to flow and breathe into the spine from this very clear foundation. Hands are right underneath your shoulders. Spread all 10 fingers. Look back at your knees if you're on the ground, or your feet, to make sure that your feet and legs are in alignment with your hips. So they're not too wide, they're not too narrow. And flow here. The inhalation through your nose, the exhalation through the nose. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, this is life, right? Constant motion, constant movement. How do we remain centered, grounded, and still, even in all of this movement, all of this motion? Keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, nice and neutral here. You're nice and strong in your center. Lean back if you're on the ground, tuck your toes. If you're standing, lean back as well. Float the left arm straight up into the sky and stay here for a moment. Bring that left arm forward, stretch and breathe from the tips of your fingers to your hip, and then go back. Lift that left arm back and float it back behind you towards your left hip. Do this again, reach, reach, reach. And then coming back up to the center. We're going to weave that left arm underneath. If you're standing, it can be a twist, that left hand to your right chin. If you're on the ground, float that left arm underneath. You can even drop the head on the ground here and twist and breathe. And again, the posture becomes a bit awkward. Organize through the legs. So keep that left hip lifted. You're turned and you're twisted. Can you remain centered? And the breath is this wonderful, wonderful anchor for us. Breathing in, breathing out. So just like the anchor of a boat now, right? As the water moves, the anchor is steady and holding us. The boat moving very organically with the water. Can your body move with your breath? Good. Go ahead and come back up to the center. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and flowing cat pose, flowing cow pose. In through your nose, right back out through your nose. Exploring the body. The breath now, you can even make it oceanic, right? Listen to it. You feel that breath traveling in and out. Sounds like the ocean. There's a little constriction in your throat. You feel that breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. Lean back if you're on the ground, tuck your toes, pull your hips back, right hand floating to the sky, bring it back towards your right hip, reach it to the sky, and then float it forward. Stretch and breathe, right? From the fingers to your hips, coming back up and reach back, and flow forward, reach back. Deep breath, beautiful. Arm is up. We're going to weave it underneath, right? Stability through the pelvis. So keep the pelvis neutral. Try to lift that right hip up, that left hip nice and full here. If you're standing, it's a twist. Your right hand to your left shin. Nice full breaths in and out. So we practice surfing in these postures, right? You practice. There's areas of the body that need to be engaged here. You feel the muscles of the hips and the pelvis. Pelvic floor muscles are engaged. Feel the muscles of your lower back softening and widening to accommodate this twist, right? Come back up to the center, hands and knees. If you're on the earth, feet underneath you. And again, cat and cowing it, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's take a rest now. On the ground, you can widen your legs, pull your hips back. If you're standing, you might want to sit back down in your chair, drape your body over your legs, and just take a moment to arrive and be in and out. And again, just going with the flow of your breath. Deep breaths in, deep breath out. Even the fact that we pay attention to our breath is a mindfulness practice, right? It brings us to a state of presence, of awareness. You feel this inhalation. You feel this exhalation. Deep breathing in and out. Go ahead and climb back up. If you're on the ground, you can reach your arms forward. We're going to come to stand now. So if transitioning through a downward facing dog position is a good practice for you, you can lift your hips and tuck your toes and pull everything back, reaching down into the ground, and then gently walk your hands back to your feet. So you arrive here in a standing forward bend. Let your arms drape down, and here we go, waving, right? You can see, right, in the sea, the seaweed just dancing around with the energy of the water just flowing. And that's the key, right? No resistance. We don't resist. If you try to resist on your surfboard, you might notice this in your own life. If you try to resist what's coming, often we just fall off, right? We fall off. Sometimes we might even get injured in that. We might harm ourselves. But if we allow what is, press down into the ground and slowly roll up, we can find presence, right? We can find presence. And then we respond appropriately. Maybe it's kind of a soft, easy day for us, kind of swirl and move around. Feet can go out a little bit wider. Take some time here to ground down, to open up. Maybe you feel, right, the rush, the energy. Take your arms out and lean back, right? There's a great way of coming. Breathing. We want to move and flow with it. We want to move and flow with it, right? So open your arms wide now in line with your shoulders. You're nice and open and spacious. And as you exhale, drop your left hand down onto the ground. Or if you need a prop, you can put your hand onto something. Lift the right arm to the sky. The breath is flowing. Make sure your toes are facing forward. You might go a little wider in your stance. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Good. Left hand down. Walk your hands forward, pull the hips back and bend your knees. And now you can flow side to side here, straightening one leg, bend the other, and try that again. Go slow as you move in here, straightening one leg, bending the opposite leg. Moving side to side here a bit, breathing in, breathing out. Let your arms relax again, just flow, flow, flow. Come up slow. round yourself out. You feel that energy, that flow in your spine. We are incredible creatures, the human body, right? So much energy and water in our body, even, right? Opening up. You might go wide here, turn that left foot out and the right foot turns in. And here we are. This is remind you of something, right? Surfing. Here we go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Reach your arms out nice and wide. Expanding. Go with the flow here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now you might find stillness externally. Engage the legs. Try to hug the legs together isometrically. Right? Feel the energy through the pelvic floor. Reach right up through the crown of the head and the spine and open. Go ahead and bend that left forearm, drop it on your thigh, and that right arm sweeping over your ear. Flow with energy. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Float right back up. Ooh, we're going to change sides now. So go ahead and turn that left foot in. The right foot turns out. So here we are again, right? Hips open and spacious, core strong, breath is flowing, riding the wave. Feel the energy. Open up, even stretch a little wider through the collarbones. Here we are surfing, right? Feel that energy. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bend your right forearm, drop the left, or right forearm down, the left arm up and over and stretch and expand. Good. Coming back to center. Put your hands to your hips. Go ahead and float the hands back behind you. You can hook your thumbs or you can rest your hands on your back body. Maybe interlace your fingers back there. Open your chest. Exhale, bend your knees, coming down halfway. Keep the palms of the hands together. If you have your hands interlaced, or keep your hands pressing against your back body, reach your arms up to the sky now. Reach your arms up to the sky. Try to draw your shoulder blades together. Full breath in and out. Release your arms down to the ground and breathe in. Breathe out. You get a nice wrist stretch if you're down here. Even if you have something, if you have your hands on a block or something, just kind of bend the back of the hand down. Gives you a nice wrist stretch. We do a lot of work with our hands. Toes can lighten here. Wiggle your toes and then gently round and roll yourself all the way back up. Nice full breath. Heel toe your feet in. Heel toe your feet in. Stand tall in Tadasana for a moment. Mountain pose. But even here, you can recognize the flow and balance in the shape. Nice full breath. Collarbones are open and spacious. Good. Put your eyes open and wide open, but soften the gaze. Take in the whole of the room. Look out in front of you and try to steady your gaze on one stationary point out in front of you. Just, again, take in the whole room without moving the head. See the ceiling, see the floor. See what's to the side of you. And sense what's behind you, opening up. Keep breathing, keep your gaze here, lift up onto the ball of the right foot. Now you might want to hold on to something here or just come along for the ride. Float that right leg up, up, up towards your chest. Big breath in, arms out to the side. Take the right leg out to the side and then bring it into your thigh, to the inner thigh, or below the knee into your calf muscle. So we're coming into a Vrikshasana pose, this tree pose. And much like the surfer, right, we're rooted down, but we're very fluid and responsive to what is. Reach your arms all the way up. Again, no resistance here, right? You're lifting, you're expanding. Maybe the gaze can even float up to the sky, breathing in and breathing out. If you've fallen out of this pose, simply come back into it. Try again. What I adore about this practice, it is a practice, and we do it again and again. Look forward, nice full breath. Cactus your arms, lift your chest. Good. Listen, bring the right knee forward, bring your right knee forward, straighten the leg a bit, and then step that right foot back down to meet your left. Stand tall in Tadasana and try not to fidget, just observe. In and out. Wash the body with your breath. Wash the body with your breath. Good. Float your eyes open. And again, set the drishti, set your gaze. It's spacious, it's soft, but it's steady and focused. Wide open. You can take it all in, right? Lift up the ball onto the ball of the left foot. Using your breath, start to bring that left knee up towards your chest. Bring it up towards your chest. So go slowly into this posture. Left leg goes out to the side. The leg comes below the knee. It comes above the knee. The toe can be down onto the ground and be here now, right? Breathing in, breathing out. Lift your arms to the sky and full awareness and breath. They're powerful shapes, right? Again, if you've fallen out, you can come back in and smile about that, right? Right, falling off of the board and back to it. We learn to surf. We learn to respond organically. Lift that left knee straight up into your chest. Whoops, I'm falling off the board. And then left leg forward, drop that foot down onto the ground and release. Shrug your shoulders. Shake it out. Arms can move, legs. You can crisscross for a moment, kind of crisscrossing the legs in front, the arms in front. You can change it up. One arm on top, the other arm on the bottom. Change sides there. Good. And release, release. Shake out the arms. Shrug your shoulders. We're going to return back to a seat, right? And that seat again can be in a chair or you can come down on the ground. I'm coming down on the ground today. Be here now. And take the legs out wide. So again, you can do this wherever you are, what kind of seat you're in. I have my hands back behind my thighs. You can press down through the, so that the feet lean back a bit, opening up. Nice full breath in the body. I'm going to reach your arms to the sky, keep all of that space, and then try to flow forward, taking the torso between the thighs. If you're down on the ground, you can start to flex your feet and start to reach your legs forward. Have the outer edges of my feet. It's unimportant how far out you come. Go slow. Breath is flowing and full. The inhale, the exhalation. Often a requirement of surfing is to get out of the head, right? To get out of that thinking mind and flow into the awareness of the moment. So we respond very naturally and organically to what is happening without resistance, with a spaciousness. And then gently come up, go slow to come up. Feel like you can massage your legs a bit. And come into a seat for meditation. So I'm taking Siddhasana, which is a three-pointed seat. My knees are down. My hips are elevated slightly. You can take this in a chair or here on the earth. And as we come to this posture, right, the seat of meditation, again, you feel the strength right through the center, but the relaxation, the surrendering, grounding down. This is a beautiful place to kind of ride the waves, as it were. But in today's meditation, just soften for a moment and just listen to this. Listen to this. Maybe there's something in your life that you are resisting, and let it be the first thing that comes up. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it is a challenge. Maybe it's a change that's coming to you. Are you resisting, right? Just bring that to your awareness, Just notice it. Most of us have something that we're resisting, right? We're resisting aging. Whatever it might be, just hold it for a moment. Try not to go too deep. Just notice the first thing that comes to you and just hold it with great compassion. Start to breathe into it. Let the body relax. And again, the resistance. What are you resisting here? What are you resisting? And just to be aware of it, Again, don't get lost in it. Don't take the storyline and go deep. Just stay with the awareness of what it is. Maybe just resistance itself. How does that feel in your body? And be here now and take some time. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest and let that go completely. Let it go. Go ahead and come back up and sit nice and tall and just be here now. Surfing on the flow and the movement of your breath. Let it move in, filling up. Feel the space and the light, and as you exhale, releasing here and now. And this is the surfing practice for this day, right? Is to follow the flow of your breath. Let it come in. Let it go back out. And even this practice, right? This mindfulness practice of pranayama can take some time. Maybe we're resisting that. Maybe you're resisting a full inhalation. Maybe you're resisting that complete exhale. Go, go, go. Just play here. Play. And surfing is fun. Surfing is fun. So have that sensibility around this practice. And challenge yourself to stay with it. So if your mind ran off to that thing that you're resisting, invite it back to the flow of your breath. The wave of your breath moving through your body. Exhaling, releasing. This time as you inhale, go ahead and lift your chin in your chest, lifting. As you exhale, drop your chin to your chest, exhaling that breath through your mouth. Inhaling, rising up. Stay here, float your arms to the sky and bring your hands together in a prayer. Press your hands one to the other. Refine the center, refine the center. As you exhale, gently hover your hands just above your head and feel that energy here. Go ahead as you exhale, hover your hands in front of your third eye. And tune in and sense the energy here. As you exhale, bring your hands to your mouth, hovering your hands here. Exhale your hands to your heart. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. May all beings be free. May all beings be safe and happy. Take a deep breath in and empty your chin to your chest. Namaste. Namaste, and thank you so much for this privilege and opportunity of guiding you through the mindfulness moment practice. We are here now. My name is Evalena, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Namaste.